fucking bossy. My lipstick glossy, I'm flossy like I'm from.
Hey y'all, it's your girl. Welcome back to my world. Yo, so I'm back with a real cool, chill ass video. And yeah, so y'all, I don't know if it's just me or like everybody else. My foot is caught to this curtain. Okay, I don't know if it's just me or like, no, it's probably just me. I like to watch a lot of weird crap, especially on YouTube. Hold on, I gotta pee.
Dear Diary, I pee, it sounds like I'm frying chicken.
Alright y'all, I'm back from peeing. Okay, so you can hear my little sidekick in the back. She's back. But yeah, y'all, so I've been watching like DNA ancestry heritage thing. I don't know if you guys are like into that, but I would love to do with my heritage, you know, find out what percentage African or whatever I am. You know, I might separate myself, so I want to do that very soon when I get that money. But yeah, so I'm gonna explain to y'all or like tell you a story about how I found my biological daddy and that I have an older brother. So before we even get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, all of that. And yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Are you done yet? Yeah, okay. So this was like, okay, first of all, let me just run it back to like the beginning, how I first found out without my parents knowing that I know, but you know, I know. So one day I had to be in like the 3rd grade and my mom was on the phone or she was talking to somebody, I don't know, and she let it slip something about my biological father. And at that age I was like 8 or 9 and I'm like, wait, what? My daddy and my daddy? Like, huh? And it's not like I didn't know, because okay, you see on like on a health card it gives you your whole name. So mine said Rissa Aisha Apple. My mama's last name, let's say, was Mango, and my daddy's last name, the one that raised me, was Pear. So we got Rissa Apple, Mama Mango, and Papa Pear. Where does my name come in? So I kind of figured it out, but then I kind of thought that, like, you know, sometimes people just give random last names because, you know, it sounds nice with their name.
Really, bitch? Really?
But no, this was a weird ass last name that I never even heard of. Kid, so I didn't really question it. I just went along with it, and I only used it on my health card. So fast forward to here, overhearing my mama talk about it, and I'm like, okay, well, over the years I kind of forgot about it. Well, not really forgot, but I just never brought it up because I was a child, and at the time, like, I didn't care because the man that raised me, like, that's my daddy. Okay, I don't care what nobody said. Like, that's my daddy. Like, that is my dad.
Are the father.
Like, he raised me since I was a baby, and I am now 28 years old. So ain't nobody can tell me that my daddy ain't my daddy. Okay, he's my daddy. 7th grade now, I asked to use the washroom from science. I hated science. I was literally like skipping class. I just wanted to walk around halls. So I started walking around, and I get to like postgraduates, and I'm looking at everybody's picture. A picture of a boy who was a graduate with the same last name as me, Apple. And I'm like, well, that's weird because I never heard of anybody with that last name ever before. Like, and she didn't really say anything. Like, she didn't really say much. Now let's do some more fast forwarding to, I was about 15 turning 16. I remember this is before my Sweet 16 party, which was lit. So it was my sweet 16 party-ish going into there. And my mom and I were shopping. You know, we had walked out of Walmart and now we're walking into Pizza. So as we're walking to Pizza, Mom stops and talks to some man. Like, I'm thinking that they're just friends or whatever. So, like, I go into the store and I leave my mom out there talking to her friend. We get home now and my mom breaks it down to me. She's like, Riz, I want to talk to you. And I'm like, about what? What could you possibly have to talk about me? Like, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do it. So she said, basically broke down that the man that we just saw was my biological father. And in my head, my whole world came crashing down because it's just like, I went through 16 years of not even knowing that. Knowing that at 16, I really didn't see a point. Isn't she so back? I went 16 cute. I missed her. She was gone for like a whole week.
Outfit.
Oh God.
Of course.
Jojo Siwa.
All my outfits.
So basically, she told me that that guy was my daddy. And it kind of made sense because my last name didn't match hers or my dad. So I'm like, okay, now what? So over the years, he tried to like gain a relationship with me or something. Now let me break it down to how it really went on as to why he was not in my life. So my mom said that when I was a baby, I had a lot of health complications. And my dad, biological father, when I say dad, it means my biological father. So my dad, he would be like here, and then he'd be out, then he'd be here, then he'd be out. And my daddy, which is the one that raised me, he would be like, yo, dude, like, if you're gonna be in her life, like, be in her life all the time. Like, don't just come and go. And I guess he decided that he was just gonna dip. Like, so I never got raised by my dad. I was raised by my daddy. Weird. And then we started like forming he tried to get in a relationship and I was just not feeling it. For like the first 4 years of knowing the dude, I called him by his first name. If his first name was Dave, I called him David. Yeah, David. Hi, David. Yeah, David. Cool, David. Like, it was not no day. Like, nigga, you are not my dad. I mean, you are my dad, but I don't know you as my dad. So, forward into, like, I think I was 17, 18, a couple years ago. Well, not even a couple years ago now, because I'm 28, so, like, over 10 years. Y'all remember that boy that I told you I saw a picture of on the graduation wall when I was skipping class? Don't ever skip class. When I was skipping till I see a picture of a boy who was a graduate with the same last name as me, Apple. My favorite uncle in the whole entire world. Like, me and him are like this. He came over to my house with some guy. Let me tell you, this guy dressed fresh to the nines, okay? Dark skin. No, like cute. He looked cute. Dressed, clean shave, nice cut hair, waves, like, yeah, he looked like my type. So my uncle came in with this dude. I'm like, ooh, he kind of cute. And my uncle, he's like, Pudding, come here. Yeah, my uncle called me Pudding because I was so brown when I was a baby. So he called me, let me introduce you to somebody. So I'm like, okay, uncle got a match for me, okay. Hold on, y'all. This is where it gets, yeah. He goes, Pudding, do you know who this is? And I'm like, nope. And he says, well, this is your brother. What? Ew! Like, all them thoughts I was thinking, like, my only thought then was, oh, dear Jesus Christ, I am so sorry. I repent for my sins. I'm sorry for my thoughts. Please forgive me. Like, it was that serious. So he ended up being my brother. Hold on, y'all. This dude lived across the street from my house. He lived in a neighborhood across the street from my house. Let that sink in. I've lived in that house for 10 years, over 10 years, and this guy had lived there for over 10 years. So you can imagine if something had actually happened between me and this dude. And he's my brother. Luckily, nothing did, but still.
You're acting creepy.
My uncle, who also knows my dad, took a picture of me and my brother, and we were like hugging, or not really hugging, but you know, like a side hug. He sent the picture to my dad. My dad got the photo of me and my brother, and he flipped the frick out. Like, he called my uncle, he's like, what the hell, what is this? Where'd you get this picture? How do they know each other? Blah, 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 blah. And, like, we basically exposed him. We're like, dude, like, you can't have two kids that live across the street from each other and don't know each other. Like, what are you doing? So, now me and my brother were like this. Another brother. I have met my sister. If you want a story about that, comment down below. My little sister, I've not met her yet because she was not ready. And my older brother, I haven't met him yet because he lives in Jamaica. But yeah, y'all, that is just the crazy story of how I met my brother and my father.
Smells
All
good.
in one vlog. If you have gone through something crazy like this, let me know in the comments down below because this is crazy. Men, please, dear God, if y'all got little seeds running out there, take care of your seeds. Like, own up to your seeds and claim your seeds, because you don't know what the heck is going on out there. You don't know who's dating who, what's doing with what, and whose sausage is going in whose donut. So, yeah. But anyways, y'all, that's a crazy story about my life. If you would like to know more, make sure you press that subscribe button. Turn your post notifications to be notified
just gave
every
me an
single time that I post.
You just gave me an idea.
How would you react if you found out that the cute guy that you just saw was your brother? And how would you find out if your dad wasn't even your dad?
You just gave me an idea. I could
Anyways,
do it.
I'm saying out. I'm a motherfucking world. Peace, love, and all the above.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
I don't give no fuck about no charges, bitch, I'm crazy. Getting money low